So a 5-1 American advantage in the opening set as Bazzetti stays on the serve. Etheridge setting it up for Carney. Right at Pele. Putney with the left hand with the kill. Katie Putney might be the tallest player out there at 6'5", standing on the near side. A 6-0 American run, and they have a 5-point lead here in the opening set. Nice diving effort by Carney again. Wallace from the 3-meter line. Received by Uzan. Peleg back to Uzan. Butters able to receive it. Bray, strong right hand. Uzan by the far pin. Ricochets off the net. Butters to Etheridge, and a right-handed kill by Emmy Barnhorst. And that ends the 6-0 American run with a good volley and finish by the Black Knights on the front line. 18-7 here in this first set, playing at 25. Setting a bump forward to Chelikov. Fixham there. Now Barnhorst with the retaliation. Emmy Barnhorst had a strong match last night, 17 kills, a season high for her. And Army going to try and get her going here to close out this first set. Try and set the stage for the rest of the match. It'll be in-ball Peleg on the serve. Does it with a leaping try. Etheridge blocked there on the try by Fixham. Buckingham from the 3-meter line, rejected by Putney, and American takes the first set. They did not take the opening set last night. They do so here on the road today as American captures the first run 25-18 and take a 1-set-0 match. Butters on the serve. Like a sinker there. Etheridge over to Cutler. Bazzetti bumps it forward to Putney. Butters was ready for it. Savannah Bray with a howitzer of a right hand, and Army's lead is 2. Savannah Bray and Alana Cutler dominating the outsides here to start the second set. And Army with their largest lead of the match so far. Pele over for Uzan, and she finishes with a flourish. A perfect setup by Peleg, and Uzan felt like she was suspended in air, just waiting to pick her spot where she wanted to finish. That's exactly what she did. Rising high above the net. Lead. Army. And Lily Fixie on the serve. Etheridge over to the far pin. Barnhorst turned away. Burke and Chelikov. American came into the day 4th in the league in blocks per set. And they continue to rack them up. They've got 14 already today. And Army West Point will use their first timeout of the second set. Barnhorst leading the way with 7 kills. Carnig on the serve for Army. Chelikov blocked at the net. Barnhorst and Cutler with the rejection, in Army back up by 1, 15-14. Chelikov to do the honors. Etheridge for Alana Cutler. And this one will be bumped over and out. And the kill for Army and Alana Cutler, and Army West Point takes the second set by a score of 25-23. And this best of 5 is even up at 1 set apiece as we head into our 5-minute intermission. Etheridge for Bray with the howitzer of a right hand. Savannah Bray, her 8th kill. She's too shy of a double-double. And Army West Point back within a pair. And Bray will go on the serve. By the way, a double-double already tonight for Diana Etheridge, 35 assists and 10 digs. Barnhorst and Chelikov leading the way for either team at 9 apiece. Peleg behind her head for Putney. Peleg now to the far pin, and Uzan. Bray. Butters, another one behind her head for Buckingham, blocked. Now Cutler with the left hand, dug by Peleg. Putney from the near pin. Army got a hand on it at the net. Butters for Alana Cutler. Army able to keep it up, but not in. And the point to the Eagles. An outstanding volley by the Eagles, able to get the perfect set a little bit more often than Army. And the lead for American back to 3. Etheridge over for Barnhorst, and Uzan was ready for it, turns it away. And the Eagles a 4-point lead, 15-11 in this third set. And we will step aside for immediate timeout. Sullivan on the serve for Army, trying to get the Black Knights on a roll here. Carnick for Bray. Beautiful sprawling backline save made by Uzan. Etheridge for Fixamer with the right. Fixamer, the first player in double-digit kills, and Army within 1 again. They'll serve with a chance to tie up the set at 18. But it seems like both calls were the correct ones, and that's what really matters. As out of the hiatus, Army trying to tie up this third set at 21. Chelikov just inside the 3-meter line. Sullivan over to a lunging Bray with the right-handed kill. Savannah Bray was shot out of a cannon. Etheridge trying to give Army the lead, something they really haven't had in this third set. Ozen. Etheridge behind for Cutler. Oh, a sprawling play by Peleg. Butters, two-handed save. Now Barnhorst. Pizzetti keeps it up. Etheridge over to Buckingham, rejected by Putney. Katie Putney again. Allie Burke may have gotten a hand on it as well, but Putney another rejection. Team's reaching in the 30-point plateau. Carnig on the serve for Army, trying to keep the set alive. Uzan is going to come through with the set-winning kill. Zainab Uzan with a right-handed kill to finish off the third set. And American takes it 25-23. They took the opener 25-18, and Army will need to win the fourth set and over to force a do-or-die fifth and final set on a Saturday afternoon. American up 2-1. Last year, really last semester, as freshmen helped lead Army to the NCAAs for the first time in 12 years. As that one stays in for Chelikov. Back right corner, able to find a crevice. And she's hitting all the right notes as American takes a 2-point lead again, 6-4 in this fourth set. Etheridge setting it high for Bray. Now Peleg over to the far side. Chelikov this time turned away by Barnhorst. Army's defense comes up with a big rejection. And that ties this fourth set up at 7 aside. Etheridge on the serve for Army. Chelikov diving in Butters, trying to keep it up. Barnhorst and Bray able to fling it over. Burke with the right hand keeps it in, just barely along the far side. Allie Burke been used more for defense than offense today. Picks up her third kill, go along with 5 blocks. Butters, first receiving. Now a fight at the net and goes right to the right hand of Barnhorst, who nearly leaves a volleyball indent in Bizzetti's head. A big right-handed flourish from Emmy Barnhorst. She has 13 kills tonight. Go along with a team-high 3 blocks, and Army is tied at 8 again. And now get an ace from Mackenzie Carnig. That's her second of the match. American out hitting Army today. 20 percentage points. Bray able to keep it in. Oh my, just barely by that back right corner. And Savannah Bray now in double figures with kills. That's her 10th. And that secures a double-double for her today. 10 kills, 18 digs. 5th double-double of her season. The 18 digs a career high. Very nearly an ace for Army, but American able to save it at the last second. And Paige Fixamer quickly puts an end to that point. Fixamer again with a right-handed kill as a timeout taken on the floor. Will stay right here, battling for 3 through 10. And now, here in 2021 in volleyball, very similar. And there are just a lot of really good teams of joust at the net, back and forth. Barnhorst able to finish it off. Oh, baby, Barnhorst. Just a little paintbrush attack there. And could not have found a better spot, couldn't have dropped it in a better place. And Army with an 8-point lead in the fourth set. Pele gets it up with the right hand. Sent high into the sky by American. Etheridge over to Barnhorst, another right-handed kill. Barnhorst is breathing fire right now as Army's lead is 9. Etheridge on the serve again. And another block. Barnhorst once more. Alana Cutler able to assist there. But that right side for Army, Barnhorst and Cutler right now brewing nothing but positivity. Etheridge on the serve again. Pele over to Putney, blocked. Etheridge over for Barnhorst, kept up by Peleg. Ahmed to Putney. Sky high, Butters bumps it forward for Cutler. Peleg receives. Putney blocked by Barnhorst again. Emmy Barnhorst puts a final stamp of approval on this fourth set, and we will go the distance here on a Saturday afternoon at Gillis Fieldhouse. Black Knights take the fourth set, 25-13. The next one to 15 wins it. 2 sets apiece. A fifth and final set is next. 1 point apiece for the first 2 points of the fifth set. Barnhorst off the shoulder of Peleg and ricocheting off towards the camera well. Emmy Barnhorst just sending fastball after fastball. Maybe a little fatigue setting in for both sides. Army had a 4-set match last night. American played the full 5 in Lehigh. Both making the long trip back here to West Point. Bray, right hand, finds the back floor. And Army regains the lead 7-6. 13th kill of the match for Savannah Bray. Former Georgia Player of the Year. Bray again on the serve. Pele blocked at the net, tipped up in the air. Buckingham, like she got it off her forearm. Now Uzan, Butters diving to save it. Bray from the back line, ricochets over. Fixamer off her back heel, able to finish. Paige Fixamer off an awkward angle. Able to stay upright and get enough behind it to find a hole. And Army a 3-point lead, 9-6. 14th kill, 1 dig away from a double-double for her. Etheridge for Fixamer. Bennett with a big play. Chelikov. Etheridge over to Buckingham. Bennett keeps it up, but the PA announcer is not in play. And Army with a 3-point advantage. Went with finesse there and was able to catch American off guard. But it was a tremendously important point for Army, as is this one. Leading by 2, playing to 15. Uzan blocked at the net. Cutler. Again, Alana Cutler and Emmy Barnhorst continue to make big plays when they are needed most. And American will use their final charge timeout. Bizzetti on to serve. Etheridge for Alana Cutler. Somehow got over. Butters was ready for it. Barnhorst, another big kill attempt. Uzan received by Carnick. Bray right hand deflected. Point to Army, and it's match point. did get a deflection just on the American side of the net. And now Army will serve for the match. It'll be the libero Sailor Butters to do the honors. Butters on the jump serve. Received by Uzan. Uzan, far pin, too strong, and Army West Point comes from behind and wins it. They take the fifth and final set by a final of 15-11 and win the match 3-2. The Black Knights improved to 9-1 at home. They have won 4 of their last 5, are now 12-5 on the year, 6-2 in the league,